Good morning, Wanderer. Welcome back. It has been 18,132 seconds since your time of wakefulness. You require at least 3,468 seconds more worth of sleep to achieve the minimum amount of rest required for a human adult. Why are you surprised? You were tired. The tired human must put their own body to a low energy state in order to function normally. Very well, Wanderer. Searching my database for levels. There are 4 different topics for levels in the back rooms. Would you like to hear about them? Confirmation received. I will start with the normal levels. The normal levels diverse in size, security, and safety are the blueprint of the back rooms. Some levels are homes to sustain communities. These communities are safe havens. A smart decision. I will be here to explain to you as you get into each and every level what dangers or safety lies ahead. Continuing on, there may be safe havens for communities, but there are other levels that pose major threats to any life inside them. Many of these levels represent what are known as liminal spaces, evoking an eerie feeling inside the heads of its inhabitants. View some of the level's photographs, and you may enthusiastically point your finger and scream, "This place looks familiar." We must warn you that the back rooms do not abide by normal Earth laws. Physics is thrown aside for more chaotic anomalies. We urge you not to linger on any single level unless there is documentation proving its safety. Levels can change over time or even stop existing. Whenever this happens, a different space will replace the old level, which will cease to exist from this database, but can be found in our archives. Remember that numbers are arbitrary. In most cases, the level's number has no correlation with the level's properties. Correct. Just because level 99 has a higher number than 69 doesn't mean it's harder. The numbers are only provided in the context of when it was discovered, and not by its difficulty. In any case, should you be the one to discover a brand new level not yet registered in my database, please understand that it is your duty to create a piece of documentation immersive and descriptive enough, such that other wanderers who wander through the level you're documenting know just as much as you do. Remember that you have creative freedom in how you choose to portray your discoveries. Ask yourself whether a lost wanderer who views your level entry can effectively navigate it using your information. Don't worry if you lack information. Another wanderer can always fill in. However, ensure that you have a general gist of the level you're documenting and enough elaboration to make other wanderers' travels easier. In order to create an entry, you must open My Database through the use of your personal communications device. Hover your mouse cursor over the field known as the address bar and type in https // backrooms dot fandom dot com / wiki. It is very important to retain the protocol HTTPS in your text, as this ensures you will have a secured connection to the database. Now, would you like to hear about sublevels? Sublevels, often considered the in between levels, are levels with a direct connection to their parent level, but lack enough distinguishing qualities to be labeled with its own number. However, because sublevels are technically not direct continuations of their parent levels, we have decided to number this category of levels as a decimal number, with the integer portion being the parent level. Many sublevels continue the theme of their parent level, albeit with a different twist, justifying the creation of a separate page. They are not merely different rooms of a parent level. Each sublevel should have a different tone while maintaining a similar atmosphere. Now, would you like to hear about anomalous levels? Anomalous levels are mysterious in nature. They cannot be fully described with an arbitrary number. Their lack of definite discovery dates make it extremely difficult for us to firmly label with a specific number. Therefore, they are referred to by symbols, exaggerated numerical values, or their most distinguishing feature. While not necessarily more dangerous, these places generally ignore the rules of normal levels in the back rooms, sometimes feeling like otherworldly dimensions rather than liminal spaces. You have been warned. Many of these places will break your sense of reality. The last topic for levels is called joke levels. Yes, I am serious. They are called joke levels. I am not attempting to make any form of humor to elicit a reaction called laughter out of you. Now, would you like to hear about joke levels? Joke levels are not canon to the main Backrooms lore and have the intention to be funny, ranging from meta content to connections with popular memes found throughout the internet. Shitting is not registered in my dictionary. Building contextual clues, creating the appropriate response. As I told you, 25,691 seconds ago, the back rooms behave differently from reality. Entities are classified by four categories: their number, name, hazard, and habitat. Number, as the name suggests, refers to the numerical notation of an entity. Name is what the entity is known as. Hazard refers to the implicit danger of an entity, ranked on a scale of 0 as the lowest to 7 as the highest. Lastly, habitat refers to how often you'll encounter the entity. These are the descriptions of the entity hazard classes. Class 1. Not aggressive, but can cause injuries to wanderers. Class 2. Not typically aggressive, but could be provoked into injuring or rarely killing wanderers. Class 3. Aggressive, but not notably dangerous. Class 4. Aggressive, typical, classification level. Class 5. Dangerous. Class 6. Extremely dangerous. Class 7. Mythological. Classification level for unknown or abnormal entities. These are the descriptions of the entity habitats. Unknown. The location of the entity is unknown. Extinct. The entity has been wiped out. Nearly extinct. Very few of the entity remain and are mostly found on hidden levels. Rare. The entity is found on less than 5 levels. Uncommon. The entity is found on at least a dozen levels. A dozen is equal to 12. Common. The entity is found on more than 20 levels. Majority. The entity is found on over 50% of levels. Many. The entity is found on a myriad of levels. Very well. Good luck, wanderer. You will need it.